Hi guys, welcome to the Daily Ding, the daily news show that's weekly. Yeah. First off, we have Oculus has to pay 500 million to ZeniMax over VR headset. Yes guys, ZeniMax have sued the arse off Oculus, and although they went for a hell of a lot more, they have been, I think it was 4 billion they went for, and they only got 500 million. And I'm saying only, but that wasn't all to Oculus, that was to individuals as well. I think Oculus only have to pay 200 million or something, and they're appealing against that. Apparently a guy called Palmer Luckey, who co-founded Oculus after leaving ZeniMax, failed to abide by a non-disclosure agreement he'd signed while working for the company. But the jury found that neither Oculus nor its founders had stole trade secrets. So that was the kind of crux of the whole deal. So that kind of went in favour of Oculus. There's been a lot of shit on the internet about how they're going to stop the Oculus Rift from selling anymore and all that. All just fanboy wanking material, to be honest with you. It's a slap on the wrist for a company the size of Facebook, you know, so I don't think they'll give a toss, but I don't know, they're appealing anyway. But it's certainly not the end of Oculus, so yeah. While we're on the subject of VR, Star Trek Bridge Crew comes out in May. Now this looks a bit interesting. This is by Ubisoft, and it will be the original Enterprise and this other ship called the USS and basically you play either the captain or one of the other 3 crew members on board. Now I don't know what the other crew members are, but it's probably engineering, tactical and helm, I would think. And essentially full VR kit, you can see them using it here. This is the official Ubisoft video, which has 7 of 9 trying it out, Jodie LaForge, and what happens is they are sitting there with the headsets on, and it looks like they're doing pretty much nothing other than pressing 2 or 3 buttons. I just hope it's not a typical VR game that is an experience. Oh, it's the experience. No, I want a game. I want an actual game that is a game, you know, that I do something. Because so far not every, but most VR games that I've played that are like standing up room experiences are nothing more than a, ooh, grandma, look at this, look at this, look at this. You know, they're not real games. You know, you do 2 things and then everything else does it for you to go, ooh, yeah, well, that, you know, I don't want that. And most Star Trek games are utter wank anyway, so, you know, I'm not getting a semi over this. Next up, we have G2A have hosted a Reddit AMA, which is a Ask Me Anything, and it didn't go down too well. There's been a lot of accusations about G2A selling stolen keys. How it works is, some guy steals credit cards, buys a shit ton of games from a third-party retailer, takes the stolen keys to a reselling site like G2A, sells them on to people like you and me. We buy them. The developer then tries to get paid off the third-party retailer, who can't because the person whose credit card was stolen does a chargeback. They say, I'm sorry, Mr. Programmer, Mr. Developer, we can't pay for these keys because they were bought by a stolen credit card. So they then say, shit, what do? Do we destroy the keys and hurt legitimate customers who bought them in good faith? No, they don't. They just take the loss themselves. Does G2A suffer? No, because their keys was bought with legitimate money by you and me. And people are saying, why the fuck are you allowing independent resellers to be selling keys on your site? This is why I don't touch them with a barge pole, by the way, guys. This is why I only use Greenman Gaming, because they will not sell. You cannot sell keys on Greenman Gaming. You can't. Whereas on G2A, it's like fucking eBay. You know, any fucker can sell the keys. I mean, what the hell? Do you trust Dmitry from the Soviet Union? Huh? I don't. John Smith from Hull has a key. Do you want to buy it? No, I don't. Anyway, guys, big news. Big news. Sit down. Everybody sit down. Put your cups down. Any breakables? Keep your hands on the chair. Good on the arms. Keep a hold of your chair arms. Deep breaths. Call of Duty is returning to its roots. Oh yeah. Activision Blizzard have said in a press conference that due to disappointing performance of Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, we are returning to their roots. So what's the roots? Well, the original COD was World War II, so they're going back to World War II. Well, I don't think that's the problem, Mr. Activision Blizzard. That isn't the problem that it needs to return to its roots. The problem with Call of Duty is it's a big pile of fucking piss. It really is. And the only place you should put it is in the trash can, because we're all fucking sick of it. It's not that we didn't like the setting of Infinite Warfare. It's just we don't like the fucking game anymore. They're all the same. They're all the same. Stop it. Go fuck off. And finally, guys, Steam Greenlight is going away. Yes, hallelujah. It's going away. It's going away, guys. They're getting rid of it. The bad news is it's been replaced by Steam Direct. So, you know, I'm not too excited about this. This whole Greenlight bullshit has just been exploited for years and years and years at our expense, with utter shit like the Slaughtering Grounds getting through, because at the end of the day, guys, nobody seems to give a toss from Valve or Steam about the standard of stuff that is for sale on their site. And this is the problem. This is going back to the G2A thing. When you allow any fucker to sell shit on your site, you're gonna get shit. It's like you go on eBay, you're gonna get shit. It's not real. I tried to sell Need for Speed, my PS4 legitimate game. I tried to sell it. Some little tosser from Leeds bought it off me and then tried to send it back saying it's scratched. Now, I didn't take a photo of the disc, but I knew it wasn't scratched because I checked it before I sent it. And do you know what happened, guys? I went through the whole appealing process with eBay. Not only that, but I checked this guy's history, and he does it all the time. He does it, and I showed eBay. I said, hey, look, he's done it there, he's done it there, he's done it there, he's done it. This is what he does. He'll be pirating the game, send it back, get his money back. He's got the game, I've got it back at my fucking expense. And they said, yeah, we always value the customer, and you are not the customer, so we don't care because we are fucking stupid, and we let this go on and on and on and on. So what I did was I said to the guy, don't send it back to me. I'm coming down to Leeds and I'll fucking pick it up, and I will not be fucked with. And he shit himself. He absolutely shit himself. He then turned around and said that his home address was actually his girlfriend, who he just split up from because he thought I was coming down to put him in hospital, which I wasn't. I was not. Anyway, to cut a long story short, he got so scared that he actually sent the game back and told me to keep me money. So, hey, I'm not condoning violence. I wasn't violent, but you know. So there you go, guys. That's the Daily Ding for this week. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you next time.